Hey there, welcome back ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. I'm Hello Good Game and I'll be your host in today's Magic the Gathering Arena video, in which I'll be showcasing a new Mythic Rank standard best of one brew. We'll break down the deck list and talk about the strategies and synergies held within the new deck list, then demonstrate this within our Mythic Ranked gameplay footage against not only the best decks, but the best players in the world as well. Finally wrapping up with our closing thoughts, deck review, and channel news. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help show your support. It truly means a lot. And let's get right into it. Of course, you can also join the YouTube channel by becoming a member. By gaining access to this, you'll also now be able to participate in our Sunday member-only exclusive live streams. Today, we'll be playing with Temur Midrange, also known as Temur Scry. This is an adaptation of a previously Simic version of the deck, blue and green. Today, we've added red, as you see here, and blue, green, and red for Temur, as I'm sure you're aware. 60 card standard, 3.0 average mana value, so a very healthy mid-range deck with 14 creatures to our 22 non-creatures. So, doing a good job at filling up the field with fatties. 24 land to support. This is okay because we are ramping. We do have also the ability to scry and sift through our library to make sure that we're finding the appropriate card for every turn and occasion. Okay, so where do we start off with all of this? Well, it's going to be the Vesuvan Drifter for 3 mana as a 2/4 with flying. At the beginning of your combat, you may reveal the top card of your library, in which you can look at any time the Drifter's in play. If you so choose to reveal, the Drifter's going to become a copy of it until the end of turn, except it will retain its flying ability, which is quite nice. So that is super helpful and really what we're building the whole deck around. And ideally, this Drifter will become a Tyrannix Rex, an 8/8 with Trample, Ward 4, Haste, and Toxic 4. Now, this haste is nice off the reveal because Drifter can come out on 3, reveal a creature with haste, and now be able to attack, which is really a lot of fun. Of course, Toxic 4 is here as well, and if you will be hardcasting it, the Rex is 7 mana, which we are ramping within the deck as well, so, we can play it early, we can play it late, fairly consistently both ways. Our other reveal card here will be the Rampaging Raptor for 4 mana as a 4/4 with Trample and Haste as well. We can pay 3 to increase its power by 2. That's a repeatable ability, allowing us to mana sink in. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, we can choose to deal that much damage to a battle that they're protecting or a planeswalker that they control, which is cool because we don't actually have to take off tempo to deal with those things, which is quite nice. And then, into the ramp of the deck, the Topiary Stomper is here for 3 as a 4/4 with Vigilance. It enters play, grab a basic land from your library, put it in tapped, then shuffle. This is also nice. When we're ramping, we can remove a land or an undesirable card off the top of our library that we can see with the Drifter for another chance at a good reveal, right? Of course, the Stomper can attack and defend only if you have 7 or more lands. And then the Invasion of Zendikar, when it enters the battlefield as a battle for 4 mana and 3 protection counters, grab 2 basic lands from your library into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. The same thing goes where we can now throw a land or something that we don't want off the top of our library so the Drifter can reveal something, increasing the likelihood of this. Okay, so we have Invasion of Ixalan in the battle as well, and this just really helps increase the consistency of everything. For 2 mana, as a battle with 4 protection counters, when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library and reveal a permanent card from among them, putting it into your hand, and the rest will go in the bottom in a random order. So this is nice because it can grab the Drifter on 2, allowing you to play it on 3 consistently. It can grab the land that you need as well, which is just phenomenal. And of course, on the backside is the Belligerent Regisaur. You're going to get a 4/3 with Trample, and whenever you cast a spell, it's going to get indestructible, which is pretty groovy. On the backside of the Zendikar, we do receive the Skyclave. It's a 4/4 with Vigilance and Haste, which is really cool as well. Tapping for mana of any color, and it will be a land in addition to its other types, which we don't really rely on here, but of course it does help the Stomper. Keep in mind that 7 total. The Invasion of Pyrulea for 2 mana as a battle with 4 protection counters. When it enters the battlefield, scry 3, then reveal the top if it is a land or a module / double-faced card. We get to put that into our hand, which is quite nice. So allowing us to set up a few turns for the Drifter on turn 2. And then the Slabhorn as a 4/4 with Trample Ward 2 and giving our other transformed permanents Trample and Ward 2 as well, which is all of our battles. Okay, dokie. So finally, we'll have the Fading Hope in the deck. 1 mana, instant speed, returning target creature to its owner's hand. If its mana value was 3 or less, scry 1. This is just a great tempo play. It's going to give you the opportunity to ramp out to find the removal that you may need, or even just set up your reveal with your Drifter. In a similar function, we have some red within the deck, which I'm excited to talk about, not only within the Rampaging Raptor, but within some of the removal as well. The Volcanic Spite, 2 mana, instant speed, 3 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle, which is quite nice because we do have a battle with 3 protection counters. Looking at you, Skyclave. And then, of course, we do also get the opportunity when we cast to put a card from our hand on the bottom of our library, and if we do, we'll draw a card. This can be helpful early game to get rid of the Rex, because, you know, this is 7 mana. You're not going to be casting it that early, even though we are ramping. Send it back, then shuffle with a regular ramp spell and reveal it later on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Brotherhood's End, 3 copies for 3 at sorcery. Choosing one of the 2, 3 damage to each creature and planeswalker. Quite nice as a field wipe in the aggro meta. Of course, we can also destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. And then, like I said, the Raptor is included within the deck, taking place of the Ulvenwald Oddity, which is quite nice because of its ability, right? So the mana base is a little bit more to deal with the 3 colors. Easy to deal with the ramp. However, you know, we all play in the standard meta currently. It's very, very aggressive. So doing our best. And you know what? I'm fairly proud of how this deck performed with all of that considered. So help me out. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, become a YouTube member, join that community Discord, and you can literally bug me all day long. It would be my absolute pleasure. But most importantly, kick back, relax, and enjoy today's gameplay footage. We have some cards here. Opponent's going to go first. We get to scry on 1, and then Ixalan 2. Invasion active. Into a turn 3 Drifter, right? Ah, I love soldier decks. Ah, big money, no whammies. New. Raptor is active. Decline. This is pretty brutal, but if they don't have counter magic or something, then we're in good shape. We do block 3 of the 6. Send over the welcoming party. And then, for the grand reveal, we're gonna hit them. That is the grand reveal. That's a good deck name. Ooh. Basically cheating. 5th land active. Put the Rex back. Draw the Drifter. Big money, no whammies. Take a scry. Yes. And we're going to draw the land. May as well. It's a free draw. Okay. Then we're going to flip our Pyrulea. It's a 4/4. Good blocker. Brutal Cathar. Why I oughta. Now Gorge is out. We have 5 mana. Force the block. Or go in crazy style. Oh. Only one blue source. So that's not going to work. I see. I see. But I will still slam in for tempo. And flip the Invasion of Ixalan now. Filling up our field while simultaneously dealing a decent amount of damage per turn. Against a Soldier's deck that is doing very well for themselves. Good game, bro. That was nice. That was good. That was good. Alrighty, going first. Let's keep 7 here. Seems like really nice land. Dreamroot into Copperline. Looking for a second red source from our invasion for Brotherhood. Playing a little bit slow here. We don't have a turn 1 though, so really no harm, no foul. Hello. Good game. My fellow mono red mage. No, I've not played mono red aggro in a minute. Why bother? We love the new decks, bro. I'm gonna hold up removal. It's not a Feldon. Perfect. If it's a Feldon, they get access to a decent amount of cards here. That Stomper's not bad. Can't block, and it just sits there. But we are on curve. If we top deck a land next turn, that invasion is going to hit hard. But if it's a squee this turn, and I don't exile it, I'm going to cry. So it's a pass. I don't need to be crying this early in the day. Let's save that for when I go to bed. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, our opponent's contemplating what I've just said, and, well, that kind of throws a Bit of a problem their way, doesn't it? If only we had a 2 damage, 1 mana spell to take the etching. That would be phenomenal. And I just like to deal with Squee permanently. We did get the land, that would have been very cool. We're in a Brotherhood, what we can, so let's just stack up. We could have waited, but it's like, I don't know how much time you really have to wait. We'll grab our red source with the invasion here. Just so we're not paying life with the reef for the second red source of the end. Don't you dare do this to me. But it can attack, brother. Well, we learn as we go. It can now, though. For me, not for... That's actually one bonus of the Stomper. Is, you know, if your opponent wants to take it. That's actually a little bit harder for them to get much value. Other than, like, there's still sacrifice value there for sure, right? And now that I can block, it does open up an attack lane for them too. So there's small amounts of value here and there. Obviously not a full-out attack. Unless they get up to 7 land. Possibility. We're at 12, they're 20. We need to, you know, begin our descent. Because unfortunately we don't have life gain and they will continue to just chip away at us. Ooh. That's a good one. It's a very good one. Let's open up the attack line. I mean, at this point, I don't think we need it. Found something that we could need. I'm gonna take that scry first. Can't this just be generic? 1, 2, 3, yeah. I want to leave a blue source up because I want to attack with this. I know it has vigilance, but what if something happens to it? Alright, 8 life. You never underestimate Mono Red. Or available mana. Potentially fun. But if it's 5, then we know that this is a Ronin and it doesn't work. Right? So I think they only have 4 mana. Just say 6 damage. Not quite enough. Very close. Ronin's in play is a 3/3. That's fine. We can Fading Hope. Like a glove. Oh, they did have 1. Good game. I wanted to show them my second Rexy. Great game. All right, our opponent's gonna go first. Pretty good blend here. They're playing slow, which I appreciate. That's gonna give us turn to play our Rock Veil. Rock Fall. Rock Veil. You understand. I'm gonna invade. It could be counter magic, by all means. Dr. J. Counter my 2 mana uncommon. Do it. Do it. They did it, chat. Is that a good play? Yes or no? Depends if I top deck a Drifter. Can I get a second counter spell, please? No. Oh. Just removal, I'm sure. We have second red. Let's just grab greens. La Forest, please. Oh, digging at my deck. You dog. Kinda gotta get a little privacy. I gotta be looking at my deck. Right? Look at the art. Nice deck. I know, but it's not for you. They take our scry land, chat. It's rude. I guess we can hold up stand over hope. I wouldn't mind hoping the Topiary, the Stomper, right? Our little hedgeling friend. Hey, you know what? That's not funny. I thought we talked about this. X equals 0. Very versatile spell. I like that you can just cast it willy-nilly. And now we get to kill that without taking damage away from our life. Which I also really, really appreciate. Two extra damage, no protection.
See you later.
Man, that ability is awesome. I would like just to bounce the Raptor and re-attack with haste if they're going to hurt our homie, right? I can pay for Make Disappear, so it has to be another removal spell. A good game to use. You can't hurt the homie! Opponent goes first. I like the hand quite a bit. Let's keep 7 and roll out. Bale 1, Invasion 2 with a Reef. Not paying Cascade on 3 with a Drifter. Guys, get out of here. With the 2 Rexes in hand, I might just want to ramp. Right? It's not great. And it looks like they'd probably have removal anyways. Well, there are 2 of them already in hand. But why not? Oh, because we couldn't play the... if it wasn't. Next turn, that's fine. Just building our 3 green sources up for the Rex. Still 3 land shy. Oh, Lily's quite good here. We'll really need some haste off of a Raptor, I guess. Whether it's on top. Really? You've gone wild. Give me a Raptor. Gotta take the chance. Throw it. Maybe this is it. No. I guess we could toss a Rex from our hand, maybe. We're so close to casting it, though. Do we need 3? What could go wrong? Should we toss this looking for the Rex or keep it because it confirms our land?
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Tossing a Drifter, sadly. Taking 1 damage. Leaving it there. Battling out. Because we need to discard something, right? Yep. First attack, I'll probably have to kill Lily. We hope they don't have another. Probably bouncing the sleeper here. Or we take it. I'm going to toss a Rex. 3 seems heavy. I'd rather bounce. What if it's a Shieldred? With the Death Touch. Alright, let's get down and dirty. I'm be very upset if they have another Liliana. Very upset.
A delay, nothing more.
Just slam your Shieldred. Edict. Into a Lily Plus? Well, no, they didn't want to discard their Shieldred. Death Touch to defend? No. Looking for a Raptor. Not a land. I think we just take the hit, don't we? Can it survive? They have Lilianas, they have Shieldred's Edict. And they can pay Ward 4. That's impressive. Let's take our draw. It's their draw engine with the Shieldred on the back end. Let's take it. Shieldred's a great defender. But, oh, they're going in. Down to 10, I like it. Down to 8. We have to block. We're dead. They've got lethal here. Fairly certain we're dead. Right? Especially if they remove the Raptor, then we're super duper dead. Oh, mono black. Interesting that they didn't attack with a land to force a block. but we're still so far away from greatness. And then we can pump this one up. Hit for 8, 10. And we should get defenders off the battles. But then we're dead to a draw. Ah, I hate my life. We're dead to the draw anyway, so we may as well just go down to 1. Should have done Zendikar, maybe. I don't think it matters too much. Close, though. And against mono black. I mean, I think we did pretty good. Good game. Oh, Sheoldred. Have you just won yourself another game? Alrighty then. I scry, you die, version 3, with the addition of red into what was a green and blue Simic deck. I do not mind. I think that it does add a lot to the deck as far as the power and the ceiling of it. However, we do run into a potential mana-based consistency issue. Not too bad. However, it could potentially be a little bit better, I think. So, how can we improve the deck? Don't hold back. Let me know. Comments below. Of course, like when you're down there, subscribe if you haven't. And if you enjoyed today's video, consider becoming a YouTube member. Costs you $2, and you can challenge me every single Sunday on our YouTube Live, which is exclusive for the members. It is a ton of fun. Appreciate all of our current members and all of our members to come. With that all being said, I hope you all have a magical day. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon in the next, and take care.